ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ವಿಕಾಸ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಟ್ಯುಟೋರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಕೂಡ ಇದಾದ ನಂತರ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So now 4 marks are an important question in English medium. We will study this concept in today's class. Very important questions, and at the last of the video I will also explain you the top 6 questions to be studied, because in your examination you need to write 6 answers. Okay, there will be 10 questions of 4 marks category. You need to write 6 answers. So which are those top 6 questions which are likely to come in your examination, and which are the chapters to be concentrated? So we'll discuss all these concepts in today's class. So video na skip madade kone tanaka nodi. Yarella nama WhatsApp Telegram innu join agilla, join agbodu. Link ಕೆಳಗಡೆ description ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. 25-26 accountancy, 25-26 business study ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 2 ಪ್ಲೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So let us start our today's session. 4 marks important questions of business study second year. Welcome to Vikas Commerce Tutorials. Okay, everybody. So what you are seeing on your screen is a question bank which is issued by Department of School Education Pre-University, revised question bank for second year PUC. Coming to chapter number 1, in chapter number we don't have any 4 marks question. Here there is only 8 marks question, and already I have given the 8 marks important question. And if you have not yet seen, under the description box you will get the link called as 2025-26 business studies. So go to that link and there you will get the 8 marks important questions. So in chapter number 1 we don't have any 4 marks. Coming to chapter number 2, principles of management, yes, here definitely we have 1 4 marks question which will come to your annual exam as per the blueprint. So identified important questions from this chapter are, go for question number 3 and question number 4, that is principles of management, which are given by F.W. Taylor, and techniques of scientific management. Different techniques of scientific management are given by F.W. Taylor only: functional foremanship, method study, motion study, fatigue study, differential piece rate system. So these are some of the examples. Okay, go for that question also, and also go for F.W. Taylor's scientific management of principles. He has given 4 principles. Study that 4 principles also. Okay, so these are the 2 important questions which are very important from this chapter. And another important question they have not mentioned here, but you just try to remember the 14 principles which are given by Henry Fayol. If not 14 principles, at least 10 principles you should remember of Henry Fayol. 1, F.W. Taylor's 4 principle only with points and explanation. Henry Fayol's 10 principle but only points without any explanation. Okay, and any 4 techniques of scientific management. Question number 3 and 4 are the most important. If you have time, Henry Fayol's 10 principles, that too only points without any explanation. Next, coming to chapter number 3, business environment. Very important question, very important chapter, not question, very important chapter from 4 marks perspective, because we have 2 questions which are going to come from this chapter. Okay, under 4 marks category we have 2 questions. Number 1 question will be a HOTS category of question. There you are seeing on your screen question number 3. Okay, question number 3, explain any 4 dimensions of business environment, and into bracket they have written it as HOTS. HOTS in the sense higher order thinking skill. So higher order thinking skill in the sense they will ask you indirect questions. They will not ask you direct questions. We'll discuss it again in future also, and in the upcoming questions also I will tell how they will ask the questions related to dimensions of business environment. So your first choice of study under this chapter should be should be dimensions of business environment, because this is very important question. 100% they will not ask it directly, they will ask it as a indirectly. And indirect questions, how will they ask, I will tell you in the upcoming questions. Okay, so one concept, dimensions of business environment. Another concept which you must and should study is explain any four features of business environment. So one, features of business environment, and second one, dimensions of business environment. Both absolutely 100% going to come in your examination. Features of business environment, direct question, no any hot question. And question number 3, dimensions of business environment, they will ask you a hot step question. So here we are in question number 6, 7, where they are asking us a business dimension. Let us concentrate on question number 6. See, again you need to study the dimensions, that is all 5 environments, which we call as social environment, technological, political, economical. So this type of environment you need to study all the 5 dimensions. Apart from that, they give you a indirect question, they give you a narrative type, story type question, and you need to answer and you need to guess which dimension does it come under. Question number 6, parents are focusing on a girl education as the number of working women has increased in all fields. State the dimension of business environment with which it is related. See, here they are concentrating on one thing, that is girl education, correct? So girl education comes in which of the dimension, you need to guess that. Girl education comes in the dimension of social environment, because this girl education needs to be promoted, and all these type of aspects come under social environment, where our society is changing and getting more educated. Okay, so girl education, this type of questions come under social environment. Economic environment, no. Technological, related to technology. And political environment, related to ruling parties, related to government. Legal environment, related to law. Here they are nowhere speaking about law, they are nowhere speaking about economy, that is finance, they are nowhere speaking about the political aspects and technical aspects. That's why it comes under social environment. Coming to question number 7, banking sector reforms. See, here easily you can identify they are speaking about banking sector reforms. And this banking, as being a commerce student, you already know banking sector, this type of all aspects come in your economics subject, and thus this is economic environment. So if you guess the correct dimension, you will get 1 mark, and another 3 marks is to explain that dimension of business environment. So perfect all the 5 dimensions of environment, you will get 1 perfect question and perfect features of business environment from this chapter. Okay, next, coming to chapter number 4, planning. Yes, we have 1 4 marks important question from this chapter. We don't have any 8 marks here. So 4 marks important question here will be, one is explain the features of planning, another will be explain the 4 limitations of planning. Okay, according to me, again there are only 5 questions here. You can study only 2 questions as important: features of planning, limitations of planning, which is asked several times in your examination. So study these 2 questions and you will get 1 question in your annual exam. Make all these strategies, make all these cross checks in your preparatory exam also. Coming to organizing, we don't have any 4 marks, we have only 8 marks section questions here. So no 4 marks. I will directly move to chapter number 6, staffing. Yes, here we have 1 4 marks question and also 1 8 mark. 8 mark we have already discussed, so I am discussing only 4 marks question. Here we have 4 marks question. So which is the 4 marks question involved or coming, which is very important, which will come in your examination? Question number 1, importance of staffing. I don't think so, not that important. Directly I will move to question number 5, that is explain any 4 selection tests which are involved in staffing. So this is one of the important question, that is question number 5. Another important question, yes, there are only 8 questions here. Question number 5, at most important, Question number 2, steps involved in staffing process. I have given it in 8 marks category. Okay, and then now you should go for internal sources of recruitment. Also go for external sources. What are the internal sources? There are only 2, promotion and transfer. Go for external sources. There are 10 external sources. Study any 4 of that external sources. So only these 2 questions according to me are that important. Number 1, uh, internal sources of recruitment and selection test, question number 5. Okay, these are the 2 important questions. Next, moving to chapter number 7, directing. We have only 8 marks question here. I will directly move to chapter number 8. Yes, very important chapter. Apart from business environment, my second choice of important chapter under 4 marks category will be controlling. See, in business environment, there are only 2 important questions and they are asking 2 4 marks question. So study that 2 questions, you will get 8 marks. You will get 2 questions, right? And controlling, we have only 3 concepts. Out of that 3 concepts, 1 concept will come for your annual examination. So this is also very important. Studying 3 concepts and 100% you know that you will get 1 concept here. Okay, so these are the important second chapter according to 4 marks category. Here you need to study steps of controlling and limitations of controlling. That is question number 3 and question number 4. Go for these 2 questions. Another question, importance of controlling, I don't think that is that important. So go for these 2 questions. Limitations of controlling, question number 3, and 4 steps in controlling. Actually, there are 5 steps, but as it is for 4 marks, they are asking only 4 steps. So these 2 are the important questions from 4 marks. You will get only 1 question, but 2 are as important. Study both, you will get 1 question in your examination. So coming to chapter number 8, financial management, we have again 1 4 marks question from this chapter. So according to me, here one of the important question will be there are many important questions actually, because many of the questions have been repeated several times in your examination. Here all the questions are related with factors affecting. So you can see here question number 4, factors affecting. Question number 4, factors affecting financing decision. Question number 3, factors affecting capital budgeting decision. Question number 5, factors affecting dividend decision. So all these 3 decisions somewhere have same points. Okay, so capital budgeting decision, financing decision, and dividend decision. These 3 decisions almost somewhere have 2 to 3 same points. So study all these 3 decisions and you have some common points in all 3 decisions. So you can 100% write this question. Any of the 3 may come in your examination. You can write any of the 3 if you study all the common points. Okay, for example, risk is involved in all of the 3 categories, and control regulations, it is also involved in all 3 categories. So there are some 3 to 4 common points. List it out and study these 3 questions. And another important question from this category will be fixed capital requirements, working capital requirements. You need to study these both. Okay, again, fixed capital requirements and working capital requirements both are having same points, but explanation will slightly differ. Fixed capital, it is related with purchasing of fixed assets. Working capital, which is related with purchasing of current assets, and it is related with day-to-day activities. Wherever we are spending amount on day-to-day activities, such will be called as working capital. Where we are spending amount on fixed assets and for a huge period of time, it is called as fixed capital. Okay, so study these both questions and 3 decisions: investing decision, capital budgeting decision, financing decision, and dividend decisions. Next, I will move directly to chapter number 10, marketing. Here we have 2 4 marks question which will come in your examination. Okay, we have 2 4 marks question from this chapter. Another 2 4 marks question is involved in chapter number 3, business environment. Okay, so from this, which are the important questions? Question number 2. Many a times this question has been asked, explain the elements of marketing mix. Very important question. Okay, and next, 4 features of specialty, I don't think so. Okay, go for question number 7. Any four objections against advertising? Again, this question actually I will suggest in 8 marks, four objections and four for advertising. Like debate, for and against advantages of advertising and disadvantages of advertising. 8 marks category. So, however, if you are studying for 8 marks, if it comes for 4 marks, you don't have any problem. Okay. Then coming to another questions, no as such important question. Go for question number 1 and question number 2. Yes, question number 1 is also one of the very important question. Difference between selling and marketing. Many of them think that selling and marketing are both same, but they both are different. Okay, selling and marketing, there are 6 to 7 points in your textbook. You need to write only 4 points. They are clearly mentioning there any 4 points. So study that question. Elements of marketing mix, again very important. So study these two questions. Advertising, go for 8 marks category. There, if it is not asked there, again you can write it in 4 marks category. So these two questions, question number 1, 2 and question number 7, objections against advertising. So according to me, these are the important questions. Coming to last chapter, that is consumer production. Very simple and easy chapter. Here we have 4 marks, 1 question which will come in your examination, and that important question will be question number 1 for rights of consumer, and question number 2, that is for responsibilities of consumers while purchasing, using and consuming the goods. Rights, responsibilities. So these are the two important questions which I suggest. And there are some again questions such as reliefs, district forum, state forum and national forum. We'll study it later. We'll study it later. Again, that are just important for 1 marks and 2 marks category. These two are the important questions. Okay. And now I have already explained all the important questions which are probably to be asked in annual examination for 4 marks. Now let us move forward where we'll discuss which are the chapters which we must target and which are those chapters and why should we target those chapters. So let us study that chapters now. Okay, students, we have already discussed 4 marks important questions. As you now observed, there are 10 4 marks question will be asked and you need to write the 6 answers. Now, targeted chapter should be chapter number 1, business environment. That is chapter number 3. Our chapter number 1, targeted chapters. Okay, which chapters should we target? Okay, target chapters for 4 marks. Go for business environment, that is chapter number 3. Because why business environment? Because there are 2 4 marks questions from this chapter, and one is directly they are mentioning 100% question will be on dimensions of business environment star. Okay, there is some shortcut to remember it. Sociological environment, technological environment, political environment, and legal environment, and economic environment. So how should we remember this all 5 environments? Write it as step, 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 and write it as L, step L. Sociological, technological, economical, political, legal. So write it as this shortcut method. Okay, and you need to study the all dimensions of environment with their meanings, because here they are going to ask you a HOTS category question where they will ask you to guess one dimension which they have given. They will mention a story and you need to guess which is that dimension and you need to explain about it. So that is fixed question. And another important question from this chapter with features. So 4 2 marks question, and these are the 2 marks question which are most likely to come in an examination. And second chapter which should be targeted is chapter number 8, that is controlling. Here we have 1 4 marks question, and that 4 marks may come in the way of steps of controlling process and another limitations of controlling process. So this should be your target chapter number 2, that is controlling. And third target should be chapter number 9, that is marketing. No, sorry, chapter number 10, not 9. Chapter number 10, marketing. From marketing, just you need to study only elements of marketing mix and study the points related to advertising and also pricing. Okay, and this pricing and advertising, if not for 4 marks, they also might come for 8 marks category also. So go for these 3 questions from marketing. And another important chapter to be targeted, that is chapter number 11, consumer protection. Okay, from consumer protection you need to study rights of consumers, responsibilities of consumers. Among these 2 questions you will get 1 question in your examination. So according to me, these are the important questions which you need to target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, 9 questions we are targeting. And out of these 9 questions, here you are getting 2, 1, 3, here 2, 5, and here 1, 6. 100% you are getting 6 answers correct. If you study these 9 questions, definitely you will get 6 answers which may come in your examination. If not 6, at least 400%. Okay, so these 9 questions at any cost should not be left from your strategic plan. So these are the top chapters which are to be targeted. Chapter number 3, business environment; 8, controlling; 10, marketing; and 11, consumer protection. So that's all in today's class. Please do share this video for whomever it is, for whoever it is very useful. Please do share this video and also like, share, and subscribe. So in future, we also bring accountancy important 1 mark questions, accountancy 12 marks, 6 marks. Up till your exams, I will be there with you each and every day. So thank you for watching Vikas Commerce Tutorials. Thank you.